Spoilers ahead! The spoilers are coming! Be careful, you will see something! You know, in my head, the idea of doing a warning-based musical intro to the hand-played tune of Proof of a Hero felt like a fantastic idea, and now I feel like I've just upset everyone and I'm sorry. Hello, my fellow hunters. I hope you are very much enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds in all its magnificent glory. What an exciting few days of launch it has been. Now then, with every new Monster Hunter game launch, one of our most requested early videos is a look at the final boss, its gameplay, its armor sets, its implication in the larger story, and basically everything to do with it. Chiefly because there's two main groups, those that have already blasted through the story and have experienced it already and want to know anything they missed, or those that just don't care about spoilers and want to see all of the goodness. And no judgment either way, or indeed if you're part of some nebulous, weird third group. I'm watching you. But of course, this is once again your final spoiler warning. If you've somehow found yourself here by accident and you have no idea what to do and you're panicking, just hit the X button. So, as is right, the final boss in every Monster Hunter game is quite sacred. It's never revealed, and it's always an ultra special moment. It's a big spectacle, and it just stays with you. You know, your Atalkars, your Gogmazios, your Geismar-Gorm, your Xeno'jiiva, your Sharish-Valda. But this time around, it's even more than that, and that's why, double especially, there is no spoilers in the title nor thumbnail, because it would just be a thoroughly dick move to do that to people as they scroll past. However, this one is not exactly following the usual trends. And what I mean by that is initially I need to give you guys a warning. If you have not done the boss yet, well, know going into it you can only hunt it once. A single time through the story and then not again. There is no high-rank version of it, and it's a little bit of a shame, because it's incredible, both in the hunt itself and the narrative implications of everything that it is. So with that said then, savor it. Hell, maybe even deliberately return from the quest, just to have another go, maybe with some other weapons, just to look at it more, because you only get once, and I wish me and Cotton had known that going in, and indeed you are not ready for that pro and noob in a couple weeks. In any case then, with that out the way, let's actually get on to it. This is shia, and he is remarkable. A construct monster, artificial, man-made by the ancient civilization in the city of Wyvria as an ultimate weapon to win a war that they were fighting. Sound a little bit familiar? A little bit Dragon War, a little bit Equal Dragon Weapon-y? Yeah, that's more than likely not a coincidence. The narrative of Wilds is, well, wild, and we finally got what really truly feels like a canon take on the ancient civilization and everything that it do, including having guardian and servant monsters. And shia here is the classic, we made a big powerful one and it's too big and powerful, and now it's turned on us and destroyed us. And indeed, this shia is responsible for the fall of ancient Wyvria, an ancient civilization of colossal power. They had so much power they had an infinite energy source known as wyvern milk. Now, of course, if you're here having already done the story and fought the final boss, all of this is kind of superfluous information because you know, but I'm trying to ride the line between those that are here for just pure spoilers, fuck it, tell me everything, and those of you that, well, aren't. In any case, shia then, after doing his casual wiping out of an entire colossal megacity, decided to nestle himself in the Dragon Torch, a source of wyvern's milk and a source of, by extension, infinite energy, and has just been supping of it ever since. And with him there, things aren't really working out too great. We can either destroy the dragon torch, which will cause utter chaos and environmental destabilization in the whole Forbidden Lands, or we can deliberately wake him up just so we can kill him. And being the hunter, of course, that's what we do. I'm not even going to go slightly into any of the actual cinematically story cutscenes leading up to it, because if you've done it, you know, and if you haven't, I don't care how much you want spoilers, you need to experience it. In any case, then, that's your context. So this is an ultimate artificial guardian construct monster built to end a war, and as such, it has some serious power. It wields the pure energy of the dragon torch of the Wilk to blow you away with iridescent explosions, but it goes beyond that. See, underneath this Wilk crystalline shell is a much darker purpose. If we read the entry notes, a massive guardian that has been feeding off the dragon torch's energy. Its body is encased in crystallized wyvern milk, allowing it to regenerate. Shia, like other guardians, excels at energy attacks and can produce repeated explosions to crystallize the whole area. Beneath its white guardian coat, its body pulses with dark recollection, which you may see should it reveal its full power from the days of yore. Yeah, and as you can see, known habitats, unknown, exact size, hunted, 1. It is unique, and it's honestly one of the biggest shames of Wilds that we currently can't fight it again the second time, that there isn't a high-rank version of it, because this monster is spectacular. As we can see here, it's got Fire Blight and Thunder Blight. That is translated to both Flame and Thunder. And there's no coincidence that you might be seeing instantly the sort of white Fatalis-esque might from that red dragon lightning, and then a flame of intensity to near normal Fatalis. And while that might just be thematic, I think there is certainly a little nod to the power of the ultimate black dragons, because as you might have noticed now, our white crystalline construct is pulsing with this gooey, almost actually goop that changes its very form. This is the sinister power from the days of yore. It roils around it, and it gains the power of unstoppable dragons. And it's unbelievable, speechless to see this perfect white crystalline construct essentially get taken over and grow into this literally black dragon-esque power as it coats it, as it becomes more desperate, as it uses more and more of its power throughout the fight. And the kind of attacks it lays on are, I mean, you're seeing it. Growing the Wilk crystals everywhere, weaving in unstoppable flame and dragon lightning, exploding half the room as you do battle in this incredible arena at the base of the dragon torch's infinite energy. It's just like nothing else. The climax that this represents is unlike any other Monster Hunter game, because it just is story. Fatalis might have been fighting history, but this is made of the stuff. And that, coupled it with it being, in my opinion, the most huntable final boss that still feels like a normal monster that you would want to hunt, that isn't just big with spectacle attacks and so on and so forth. It's just a really engaging, fun moveset that's just visually stunning, especially with the kind of washed out black and white of the room contrasting with the reds of the fire and the lightning. It's you know, it is. I mean, final bosses in Monster Hunter always have something to them, don't they? They are always beyond memorable, but this, for so many reasons, is going to stick. And for me, it just is the best final boss they have ever done. And again, it just sucks that you can't fight it a second time. And as an extension of that, what you might be asking then is, what about armor, weapons? Well, normally this is the part of the final boss early video that we would go over them and what they can do and their skills, but there just isn't any Shia armor. None at all. Nor weapons. He has no unique parts and makes no unique gear. And I don't believe that this can just be an oversight. I don't believe this is the deliberate final decision. I am convinced that either in the first title update or as like a mini event quest update, we will get a high rank Shia with an armor set with weapons, because it's strange that it's missing. It makes no sense. Every final boss has had armor and weapons. Every final boss has been a monster in the roster. Because you could argue if your only ability to fight it once, is it really even like a monster? Because you can't use it to farm, it's just there the one time. Which, don't get me wrong, narratively is freaking phenomenal, but God, it's so good that ironically I desperately want to stab it again, and boy do I want to wear it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Shia, a light look. I want to delve down much more into it, especially on the lore side of things, but for those of you that want just some final boss goodness straight away, I hope you have enjoyed this. And until next time, of course, we have so much Wilds content going out, covering everything you could need from the start of your journey to the ultra endgame over the next couple weeks. So subscribe, hit the bell, like if you've enjoyed this, and, consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. Until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.